What's up, guys? It's your boy Raheem from Raheem Gaming, and today, guys, we're gonna be talking about, is Shajar, the new archer commander, worth getting right now here in Rise of Kingdoms? Is she worth maxing out as well? And if you do want to use her, what is the minimum amount you should have her to use her out in the open field or anything like that? So make sure you guys watch this video to the end so you guys get my opinion, and make sure if you guys find anything useful out this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you hit your notification bell to be part of that notification gang for more Rise of Kingdoms to come. So let's start off here by looking at Shajar's kit. So when she is the primary commander, she can get up to a 2800 damage factor, which is pretty much the highest damage factor in the game right now. It's even higher than Huo's, which is pretty nutty. The next thing is, when she is serving as the secondary commander, she now, when this commander heals a target, they also deal 80% of the healing strength as true damage to a target. This commander troops is mighty healed for a large portion of its slightly wounded units. So mighty heal factor 2000 when maxed out, and then she also gives out a debuff for march speed at 50%. So that her first skill is pretty nice. The second one is that she gives a 35% archer health bonus and a 20% archer march speed bonus. The next thing is that she has a normal damage reduction by 10%. And another good thing that she does is mighty heals up to 3 nearby allied or friendly troops for 500. So it's very nice to have her. The cooldown is 3 seconds. That is pretty nice. So she's very supportive. And then the next thing here is that she takes 20% less damage reduction. She has a 40% damage reduction, and then she has mighty healing factor for 5000. So it's very good to have. She gains when expertise out gains 10% defense, and then deals 20% more normal damage. So she does has a pretty insane kit on her when it comes to like dealing out single target damage. Now let's go over the pros, and then we'll get into the cons, and then we'll talk about if I'm going to invest in her, and if I feel like you guys, in my opinion, should invest in her if you're a low spender, free to play payer, or if you're a whale. So let's get into that. So pros, number one, she has one of the best single target damages in the game right now when she serves as the primary commander. 2800 is insane when it comes to single target damage. Is higher than Huo's. So she gives out very good damage. Now the next thing that she does is that she is sustainable out in the open field, and is very tanky as well because of the the mighty healing factor of that 2000, and then her also getting the other mighty healing factor of 5000, as you guys can see there, and then having that defense when expertised out for 10%, and then as you guys can see here, giving archer health bonus by 35%, and then having a normal damage reduction by 10%. Boy, can she be a tank out there out in that open field, bro, or in a 1v1 scenario. I've seen a lot of people do like 1v1 videos. Chisco Gaming, quite other people do 1v1s videos, and in 1v1 she's pretty nice, and she is quite tanky. So yeah, she's gonna be quite tanky out there in that open field. She's a very supportive person, giving up to 3 nearby allied or friendly troops healing. Like, it's like a mini AoE for her healing out there, where she could give them 500 healing to those 3 nearby marches. So it's very nice for her to be out there with that. And unlike Boudica, she does give healing out to other marches. Now the cons, which kind of kills me with you know, either using her or not, I feel like the cons to me are bigger than the pros. So the first thing I want to start off with is you know, the healing factor right here, when she heals the slightly wounded troops, then that gives you more of a chance. Well, not even more of a chance. They give you more severely wounded troops. So when you're fighting, you get those severely wounded troops that go straight to your hospital. But then the slightly wounded troops now become healed and they go back to, you know, being healthy. But then after that, that gives them more of a chance to become severely wounded, and now you got more troops keep going to your hospital, and that's going to bring up your hospital bills even more. So now you got your hospital bill filling, your hospital's filling up, your hospital bill even going up, and then that's going to be causing you to get some more, even more troops to die. So that's one of the biggest things that I don't like out there. The next thing is that she has no AoE. There's no AoE on her kit when it comes to damaging out there, unlike ZL or ZL Liang and Herman Prime. Those two, which is the reason why they're the number one pair in the game, is because my boy ZL has direct damage up to 5 nearby enemy troops out there in the open field, and then my other boy Herman Prime, you know what I'm saying, got up to 3 nearby enemy troops out there in a fan. So like, at this point in time, using her out there in the open field, not worth it. Now, Huo and Nevsky, the reason why they're used out there because they have the good single targets. They got tankiness, survivability, good single target damage, things like that. But also, they don't make your hospital bills go up. They don't cause your hospital bills to skyrocket from what you're used to now being even higher because you brought her out in the open field and being slightly wounded, going from slightly wounded to severely wounded. It's pretty crazy because I don't want that. I don't want somebody taking my slightly wounded to healthy and then now they're going to be severely wounded. I don't want to deal with that. So that's another thing out there. And then the last thing I want to go over is that when she is the secondary, she no longer benefits from the skill damage because the skill damage is now going to be true damage. So, you know what I'm saying? As a pro, you know, she could get, you know, skill damage from Asher Ball. She could get skill damage from my boy YSG and a couple of other Archer commanders, things like that. But now when she serves as a secondary, you're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that. You're gonna get true damage, which is not something that Archer mains want to have, because as an Archer main, you go heavily and all into skill damage, like having the Ottoman civilization, having the formation, having commanders who give out extra skill damage, and you know, going in on the talent tree and all those type of stuff to give you that skill damage. And now having her as the secondary commander will not give you that. So now going into the next thing, is Raheem gonna invest into her? At this time, no. I will not be investing into her. I don't even have her on lock right now. I'm still thinking of if I want to skip her or if I want to, you know, just at least unlock her, which I'm leaning to at least unlocking her so I can just have her at least unlocked. And then maybe later down the line when she has better pairing, because another thing as a con is that she doesn't have any really good pairing with her as of right now. Now the next thing is it worth low spenders and free-to-play players to get her? No. For me, no. If you are a low spender free-to-play player and you're wondering like, okay, she's out there now, I'm going into season 3, is it better to get ZL Liang, Herman Prime, or Shajar? I'm going to tell you ZL, Herman Prime all the way. ZL, Herman Prime all the way, because she's not better than them. Let's just say that she's not better than them when it comes to AoE, because she doesn't have no AoE. She's not better than them when it comes to fighting out in the open field, because she, from her kit, doesn't look like she would benefit a lot for you out in that open field. So single target, I see a lot of, like I said, I've seen a lot of people do 1v1 testing. That doesn't matter, because when it comes to 1v1 testing, it's like I said, 1v1 testing. It's not out in the open field testing. So basically with ZL and Herman Prime, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get the best duo in the game. So for those people, free to play and for low spenders, focus on ZL and Herman Prime. Don't get anything else but them. Now, if you're running a three Archer March, then she will be your third March. She will be the third March to use. If you're a Whale Archer main, like I said, third March. If you're gonna use her, the way to invest in her, if you don't want to max her out, 5-5-5-1. You want to get her first skill 5, second skill 5, third skill 5, last skill 1. I'm not gonna be investing into her. There's nothing really crazy about her that's better than ZL and Herman Prime as of right now. So make sure you guys, if you guys found this video useful, if you found this information useful, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and you hit that notification button to be part of that notification gang. Also, make sure you check out that next video right there on the screen, and I will see you guys in the next one. Love you guys all. I'm out. Peace.